Did you know that portion sizes in restaurants have increased by a whopping 138% in the last 20 years? Or that the average size of a muffin in the 1980s was just 1.5 ounces, while today it's nearly tripled? These statistics highlight a concerning trend. We're eating more than ever before, often without even realizing it. Welcome back to Active Well-Being Visions, your go-to channel for all things health and wellness. Today we have a crucial topic to discuss: the importance of portion control and the 4 amazing tips for avoiding overeating. So, why is portion control so crucial to your overall health and wellness journey? Let's delve into this topic a bit further before we jump into our 4 practical tips that will empower you to master portion control effectively. First and foremost, portion control plays a pivotal role in managing your weight. We all know that excessive calorie intake can lead to unwanted weight gain. By keeping your portions in check, you're taking a proactive step towards maintaining a healthy weight and achieving your fitness goals. Moreover, portion control is your defense against overeating. In a world where supersized portions are the norm, it's easy to consume more calories than your body needs. By practicing portion control, you'll learn to listen to your body's hunger cues and avoid the common trap of mindless eating. But it's not just about weight management. Portion control is also a cornerstone of maintaining a balanced diet. When you're mindful of portion sizes, you can ensure that you're getting the right mix of nutrients without overloading on the wrong ones. It's a fundamental aspect of achieving and sustaining a diet that promotes overall health and vitality. So, now that we've established why portion control is essential, let's dive into the practical side of things. We'll be sharing 4 expert tips that will empower you to make portion control a seamless part of your daily routine. These tips are easy to implement and can make a world of difference in your quest for a healthier and happier you. Let's get started with tip number 1. Use smaller plates. This might sound a bit unconventional, but it's a clever psychological trick that can make a big difference in your portion control journey. The concept here is simple yet effective. When you use smaller plates, it visually tricks your brain into perceiving larger portions. As a result, you feel more satisfied with less food. It's a win-win situation. You get to enjoy your meal, and you're less likely to overeat. So how can you apply this tip in your daily life? Consider swapping out your large dinner plates for smaller ones. This small change can help you naturally reduce your portion sizes without feeling deprived. And remember, it's not about depriving yourself. It's about retraining your brain and making mindful choices. Our journey towards mastering portion control continues with our second tip, mindful eating. This tip goes beyond just the food on your plate. It's about the way you approach your meals and your relationship with food. At its core, mindful eating is all about being present in the moment, fully engaged with the act of eating. It encourages you to pay attention to your meal, savor each bite, and truly appreciate the flavors and textures of the food you're enjoying. Why is mindful eating so important? Well, it has several incredible benefits. First, it helps you become more in tune with your body's hunger and fullness cues. When you eat mindfully, you're less likely to overeat because you're listening to your body, not just following external cues or habits. Remember, mindful eating is a skill that takes practice. Don't be too hard on yourself if it doesn't come naturally at first. Start with small steps, and over time, you'll find that it becomes a natural part of your eating routine. Now let's take a look at our third tip. Read labels. This tip is all about arming yourself with knowledge and making informed choices when it comes to the food you consume. Why is reading food labels so crucial? Well, food labels contain a treasure trove of information, including serving sizes, nutritional content, and ingredient lists. By paying attention to these labels, you can make sure you're sticking to appropriate portion sizes and making healthier choices. One of the key elements to look for on food labels is the serving size. This tells you how much of the product constitutes one serving. It's essential to compare this serving size to the amount you're actually consuming to avoid unintentionally overeating. When you're shopping for groceries, take a moment to examine food labels. Look at the serving size and the number of servings per container. This information helps you gauge how much you should be eating and allows you to adjust your portions accordingly. Beyond serving sizes, food labels also provide details on nutritional content. You can check for things like calories, fat, carbohydrates, and protein. This information is valuable in maintaining a balanced diet and ensuring you're not exceeding your calorie goals. So make it a habit to read labels when you're grocery shopping or selecting items for your meals. It's a small but powerful step toward healthier portion control and a more mindful approach to eating. Moving on to our fourth and last tip, divide and conquer. This strategy is all about taking control of larger portions to avoid overeating and make the most of your meals. The divide and conquer approach is quite straightforward but incredibly effective. It involves splitting larger portions into smaller, more manageable servings. This not only helps you control your calorie intake, but also reduces the temptation to overindulge. So, how can you put this tip into action? Let's say you're dining out and the portion sizes are larger than you'd like. Consider asking for a to-go container right away and divide your meal in half before you even start eating. This way, you can enjoy one portion at the restaurant and save the rest for another meal. The divide and conquer strategy is fantastic for several reasons. First, it allows you to savor your meal without feeling pressured to finish it all at once. It's also a great way to stretch your budget as you're essentially getting 2 meals for the price of one. Another aspect of this tip is sharing. If you're dining with a friend or family member, consider splitting a larger dish. Not only does this promote portion control, but it also fosters a sense of connection and reduces food waste. So there you have it, 4 practical tips to help you avoid overeating and take control of your portions. Remember, making small changes like these can lead to significant improvements in your overall health and well-being. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Active Wellbeing Visions for more insightful content on leading a healthier and happier life. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.